hand went boating last weekend, boating and a camping. So she had a rip-roaring weekend, and one thing I thought was so cute, and she videoed this, one of the little hand children, they had a Kentucky Derby with stick horses. How fun is that? I mean, I can see a senior home having a Kentucky Derby with stick horses. I think that would be so much fun. But this is part 2 of COVID Diaries and Floss Tube. COVID Diaries, I am now getting over the cough. Like, I don't think the hand will have to go get me any cough drops, which I say that and I'll probably cough my head off. But I'm getting much better with that. Still very tired in the afternoons. I do have to go home, lay down. But other than that, I feel really good. My mind is as clear as it ever was, which, you know, is pretty darn murky. But I am doing much better with COVID. I've started watching all these people that had COVID. And I don't know, but I must have done really good, because some of these people are like, oh my gosh, they can't get up, they can't move out of their beds. I actually worked. I mean, my husband came by here and picked up my laptop, and I input applications, took applications, and worked during it. So I don't know if I just have a high work ethic and plugged my way on through, or if I just had a really mild case. And truth be told, it's usually somewhere in the middle of those. So, but I am doing much better, and I feel sorry for everybody that has it. It isn't pleasant, and it is funny because people look sideways at you. I had someone the other day that didn't want to shake my hand because they had heard that I had COVID, and I'm like, you know, I'm probably the best person you can be around at this point, because my immune system, you know, has built up a thing to it or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about COVID, and that's probably the end of the COVID diaries, because I don't even know what else people would be talking about. So that is past history, and I just want to say yay, let me be out of that. Okay, now, this is actually a channel about Floss Tube, and Floss Tube is the video making of my favorite craft, which is stitching, cross stitching. So most of my stuff is about cross stitch, so I appreciate everyone that watches us, and if that's why you're here, I hope you enjoy what I have to show. I do throw in some other crafts because I like to dabble in different mediums. So I've got a couple of things to show you today that I hope you will like. First of all, with cross stitch, I have been stitching, and you guys can't see this because this is my giveaway for when we all go to my friend's house. This is for the Whistle Stop group, and we can't go to Whistle Stop, Tennessee this year because of COVID, but this is my elephant exchange. So I'm very excited. You guys can't see this because I don't want the person to see it. So that is the first thing. And on with my whips, this is Primrose by Stacy Nash. I'm doing it on 36 count Havana with all the called for colors. And I just think, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but I love it. I just really love it. It's kind of a pain in the hind end to stitch because that's a lot of solid color that you're doing there. So, but anyway, I like little Primrose. And then the other thing I have been stitching on, and here's what Primrose hopefully will look like by the end of the world. So there's Primrose. The other thing I've been stitching on is at first Cock's Crow, which I just love this. I mean, I love everything fall and Halloween. So this one I am doing on 32 count Colorscapes Belfast. And again, with all of the called for colors. And I have really gotten a lot done. I mean, I've got the whole house completed, the festive bowl of orange and black fruit, whatever in the crap that is. And I already had the birds in the cemetery done. I've gotten a lot done on that, and I do love this one. And I've got it in my little Garon bag with dogs because I love dogs. I love my dogs. They're not really dogs. They're my little humans, my small humans that I love. So that is that. Then what I've got some exciting stuff. because when we go to my friend's house in October, we get some new starts. In the Whistle Stop group, there was a challenge made where we'd only work on our whips. And I'm more of a monogamous stitcher, but I've tried to branch out. And so I don't have that many whips, but my stuff is kind of big. So it was kind of hard because I did want to do some smaller things. So when we go to Lisa's house, we got to pick some things, as many as we wanted, to do new starts. Now, this is Sweeping the Garden from Barbara Anna of Barbara Anna Designs. So that is going to be one of my new starts. This one is Suffragette, and I mean, look at this bag. I love this bag. This was made by our very own Katie Fleming Glass, and on it, I'm going to be, in it, I've got my items for Suffragette. Now, I have not picked out my fabric yet, so I'm just kind of showing you some of it. I'll show again when I pick out my fabric. But this one, I won this needle minder from the Sisterlies. So, and it is perfect. It is United We Stand, and it is just perfect to go with the Suffragette. So it's a needle minder, so I'm putting that in this bag. So that's 2 for my starts. And then I've only got smaller things. This one is, and I do have the fabric for this one. So this one I'm going to do on 32 count R&R Creek Bed Brown. And it is one of the Heart and Hand Autumn Whirligig. And I love that. So that's going to be on R&R, which I love R&R fabric. And again, this is the called for colors. So this one is fully kitted up. Now, this bag is a Dot Dot Goose design bag. Really, really well done, beautiful. And I want to show you the inside of it. It's got trick or treat pumpkins and boo pumpkins and everything. So I love this. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this little trick or treat. This is Prairie Schooler, and it's all GMC. So I'm going to just be doing that. And again, I've got to go get my fabric. But I went through my stash to see what I had yesterday. I still need some floss, and I need the fabric. This gorgeous bag is done by my friends Tony and Sharon. And I love witches. So they knew that, and they picked this fabric out especially for me because they love me. And what I'm going to be doing on this one, I'm going to do this cat, and I'm going to do this pumpkin head guy. So cat and pumpkin head guy. So I've got to get my fabric and floss for all of these, but that's what I'm going to be starting coming up in October. Forget what I said about the cough, because it's coming back in a vengeance. So I've got all of those. I was just thrilled that I had all those bags, and I love them. So I was thrilled with that. Now, these are a few things that I have just made just because I like to craft. So this is a block of wood. I think you can get these at Walmart and maybe Michael's. And what I did is I found some old children's books with Christmas stuff. I cut the picture out just to kind of match the wood, and I Mod Podged it. Then I took one of those flamethrower things and burnt around the edges. Then I took a little glue dot and glued the little bow on there. So there's one, and here's one. And what we plan to do here at the bank is we all have little Bitmojis of our heads. We're going to take the Bitmoji of us and Mod Podge it on the back and hang these on our Christmas tree here. But this will be a fun little thing, you know, for your kids if you wanted to, because Mod Podge is easy to work with. So that is these. Now this is one of my favorite things ever that I have made. These are apples, fake apples that I bought at Walmart. Then I just glue and Mod Podge. I mixed Mod Podge and paint and just kind of dribbled it down on these to make them look like caramel apples. I went out in my backyard and picked up nuts, which I don't know if you can see the nuts in there, but I did go in my backyard and pick up nuts and crushed them. Let these dry. These are sticks from my backyard. Put them in cellophane bags and put just a little homespun bow on them. And I love these things. These are like my favorite thing. And then, I didn't make this, but I paid $4 for this just at a yard sale. So, this would be good for just hanging some of your cross stitch pieces, putting, you know, some picks up here. Or what I did after I got here to the bank, I just set these on it. And how daggone cute is that? I mean, I love that. So I think just like that is really, really cute. So those are just some simple ideas if you're looking for anything, you know, to make your home a little different for fall. And if I don't croak here because of the coughing situation, I want to mention a few people to you. This girl, I love her stuff, and she has got so many cute. It's Pinker and Pumpkin, Pinker Pumpkin, Punkin quilting. She has so many cute free little patterns that would not take you very long to do. So I will list her below. I think I figured out how to do that. I totally messed it up before. But anyway, Pinker and Pumpkin quilting. And she's got really cute, I think they're cute anyway, little freebies. I would say please go and check her out. And again, she's at Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting on Instagram. Then I don't have anything to show of hers, but this girl is amazing. I mean, she can finish. I mean, I've never seen store stuff that looks as good as what she does. It's Java Girl Stitches, and she is wonderful. I mean, her finishes. And I don't know how everybody stitches so quickly. I just don't. I wish I did, because these stuff that she's kicking out are gorgeous. So give her some love, Java Girl Stitches. Then the other one I want to mention is littlestitchgirl.com. That's her Etsy shop, and she's just started designing. And she did a whole series, like a little Spooky Town series, and you could do them individually. But the one, I'm crazy and I've got to have it. It's called Love Autumn Avenue. Well, maybe I just said I love it. I don't know. But it's Autumn Avenue. And what I especially love about it is that it's like she made a design where you can see the wind. So it's like the wind blowing above the three houses with some leaves around it. And I just fell in love when I saw that. So these three ladies, please go in, check them out. I think you will really love them. I will bring more cough drops next time, because apparently I'm an idiot and forgot them and didn't think I'd need them, but I do. So, and we are very excited because we're on our 2-week mark. I'm like, I can't even believe it, but we did it. So, in celebration of 2 weeks, we're going to give away 3 items. So, I did not get to go to Galleria this year because they didn't have it. I've only been once and I loved it. Had so much fun. And these are some things that I got at Galleria that I'm not going to be stitching, so I want to give those out. This is called the Heart's Content. It's Passion Flower Scissor Fob. And this is the whole little kit. I've not even opened it. It's the whole little kit that comes with that. So that will be giveaway number 1. Giveaway number 2 was an actual class, and they put this together, but yours truly just couldn't make it happen. So this is Mana Di Donna, and it is called the Ghostly Music Sewing Set, and Mana Di Donna. And it has everything in here that you need to make that ghostly music. circular pincushion thingy. And it is a music set. So there's like a music box and everything in here. So that would be giveaway number 2. And giveaway number 3 is gorgeous. And this is Kansas City Star Quilts, but we're pretending it's Kentucky Quilts because I, of course, love Kentucky. My mama was a quilter, so this is our giveaway number 3. And I just am crazy over this thing, but I'm tearing it away from my heart and giving it to somebody lovely out there. So, my mama was a quilter. What I would like to know for giveaway number 3 would be, what did your all's mama? Did she craft of any kind? And if so, what was that? And do you have anything that she had made still with you today? Because I do have quilts. And actually, my mama made a coat of many colors, and I might bring it in one day just to show it. Okay, the music box. I would like to know what genre of music you like to listen to. Like, I'm pretty open. I like a lot of different kinds of music. But I would like in the comments if you would just put what kind of genre of music you prefer. And that would be it for this one. Then, the Flower Passion Scissor Fob. Has anybody in your house ever used your scissors, your craft scissors, and you kind of went batty on them? So is there any kind of story that you have from maybe somebody accidentally picking up your scissors? And that's why you need a scissor fob, so these people can't do that to you again. So that would be giveaway number 1. And that would be it. So again, little bag, quilty, little music box, ghostly, passion scissor fob. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to throw some questions at us. The hand, even though she doesn't have a big brain, there is one here in the bank that we can go to. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. We have a wizard here that we can check with. So I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all being kind. And I'm just going to say, please stay stitchy, my friends.